All right, so the fun part about creation code is the more you talk about it, the more you talk about it, the more you talk about it, the more witnesses you have, the more you talk about it, the more you talk about it, the more you talk about it. Like, you solve the puzzle slow, little by piece, okay? So, like, what have I been able to do? Okay, basically, I was able to derive this whole thing, okay, the whole matrix, after day 4 of Genesis 1, okay? Now, day 4 of Genesis 1 is the creation of these four, okay? It's the creation of like all the lights in the sky, like the universes and shit, okay? And then Jupiter and Saturn, and then the stars. I think I said it wrong last time. The stars are here. The star is your soul, okay? Look, it's literally in your heart chakra, okay? That's your body, and that's like your head and neck, your Godhead, and then that would be your body, and that would be your legs sitting cross-legged, and then when the earth was created, it sits down, and that's why the earth is this. The earth is all of this, but it sits down because on the seventh day, God rested and did nothing. Okay, so very important that all this is down here. Now, it creates, like, it's created on the inside 7 by 7. Okay, let's just put it that way. Okay, like, Lord of the Underworld is Pluton. Okay, it's the first light created. Okay, and okay, then solids, liquids, gases, kind of thing. So the Titans is your Godhead, your 49 gates. 49 gates have 49 cells inside of the 9 by 9 matrix. Okay, when you take away one from each side, you're going to have a 7 by 7. Now, 7 by 7, 77. Okay? It's a circled 76. Read it backwards. 2 out of 3 ain't bad because it's 0.67. Okay? 2/3. And I keep hearing about, like Jason's talking about 33 and a third. And this is the 34. Okay, Jupiter and Saturn. You can't have one without the other. Duality. We live in a world of duality, okay? When Jupiter and Saturn were created on day 4, that was the creation of duality between left and right. Okay? Now, if the 76, or like, again, like, what is it, Capricorn. Capricorn, the symbol for Capricorn is like a 7 turning into a 6, okay? Like, you know, oh, Genesis. Like, it's kind of like that, but not Capricorn. And I find it hilarious because over here in my old decode, in my old book, look at that guy. May 10 is on the cusp. So May 10 would be like the last day of Capricorn, entering Sagittarius on May 11th, okay? Very, very interesting to Kevin. Capricorn. Capricorn. You know, Capricorn. Now what's left? Okay, if 76 is really a 2/3, and you got to understand that, because it's not a 50-50, it's a 40-60 split. Where's the other third? Where's the... Right here. It's the number of Freemasonry obsession, because a 34 found in Fibonacci. A 34 is just a circled 33. It's like a 0.33. A 0.33. If it's a 34, because this isn't circled, like this is just a 34. If you circle it and remove one from every cell, okay? This is out of the 9 by 9, okay? When you get out of the 9 by 9, that's your last third, okay? It's the 33. It's a circled 33. It is a 0.33. This is a 0.67. A 0.67 and a 0.33 would be 100, or a 1. The third dimension, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So, I find that to be fantastically amazing. You know, you're 7, 6, Capricorn? Capricorn. I find that interesting, okay? So the 9 by 9, remember there's also, like, these 5 rows go down, they extend to row 17. There is a big X formed, okay, centered on 233, the 13th Fibonacci number. 233 circled, or 233 is just a circled 232. Or, you know, read it like triangle math, 322 ego, not 232. You know, you got Jesus says make the V. You got to upside down it to make an Armageddon. Now you got to rotate it and read it backwards. 322. Interesting. That very interesting. Capricorn symbol, very interesting. Zodiac, birth date, very interesting. Again, sucking in the 70s, guy. Okay. sucking in the 70s? Because a circled 69 is a 70, a circled 69 is a 70, a circled 69 is a 70. There are 3 of them. 7-3. Why David Bowie has ground control, a 7-3 on his shirt 3 times, and the 3 is a 1, and he has a GC once on his head. A 1 is a 3 guy. 73. Yeah. 69, plus 1 for the 6, plus 1 for the 9 is a 71. 72, 73. How did I do that? 73. I'm tired, guy. 69 circled is a 70, a 6 and the 9. What is it? I don't know. 69 circled. 69 circled is a 70. 71, 72 for the plus 1 for the 6, plus 1 for the 9. 72, but you have 3 of them. 72, 73, 74, 75. To create a Y, a new 1. 76. That's what it is. It's your 4-6 split. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Get out of the cell. Energy. This is where the energy happens. That's the spark. That's the... Everything is bizarre. Okay, like literally, again, back to your Zeus, your Susie Q. Okay? Like 3 and 4, it's the creation of duality. I am positive of that. Okay, what happens? There were 3 lights created up to here. 3 lights, that's it. The 3 lights were created. On day 4, it created all of the other galaxies, let's say. All the other lights in the sky that are not part of the 88 fixed rotating constellations, or part of the 49 gates, or part of the whatever luminaries in the sky. Okay, like you have, that would be like a many is a 1. Understand that. Now again, God is 26. 26 can be taken as, like, I don't know, Zeus. Like that's the 4th light created. Like, you know, that's the 5th and that's the 6th. 5th, 6th, Jupiter, Saturn. Great light to rule the day, a great light to rule the night. And the stars. You know, like, you know, it's not put very much thought into your soul. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, Mars. 9, the Sun. 10, Venus. 11, Mercury. 12, the Moon. There are 12 luminaries created in Genesis 1. When the moon's done, and we spent the next day doing fuck all it means is this sat down. Okay? And when this sits down, it encompasses 1 of 7 of 13 of 110. Okay? Or a circled 1 by 3 of 7 of 13 of 110. But nowhere do we ever talk about this, because we can't talk about time until we make the cell understand the 369s, understand the 70, understand the 71, the 72, understand the 73, the 74, the 75, to make a 3 is a 1, 76. And look, what we got there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 5 is a 1 is also very important. 5 to 1, guy. Now, the number that Jason found at the end of his 5, okay, over here, is when you put it all together. When you put all of these together over here, the last number is 152. Now, there are 160 magnets stationary in heaven, not counting the axles. 32 rings. Sorry, 32 magnets per ring, and there are 5 rings. You have your X, Y, Z, and your 2 eyes. 32 times 5 is 160. Now, if 152 is created over here, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159. And you need a frame of reference, like the ground. 160. Okay? You take the seed, you plant it in the ground, and that's plants in Genesis 1. When you plant the seed and give it some love, something will grow and flower. What I think Jason did is huge because it was pissing me off. I've never been able to successfully understand U and W. Now, W is the 23rd letter. 2300 o'clock is military time for 11 p.m. A U is the 21st letter. A W would be 221s. A 221s is 42. It's your 4 dots, and then your 1 in and out of the plane. 76, 152. It all comes back to 160 at the end of the day is what I think. You got to look at the pictures and the signs and symbols. Plant your seed in the ground and let it grow because energy. Now, again, a circled 13 is a 23. That's your W, that's your U. You know, it's read it backwards. This is 31, but it's circled. It's the 32 magnets, and there's 5 rings. 160. Look, it says it right here in the middle. 32 times 5 is 160. 152. Like, even if it's 152, 153, 154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160, 161. 161 is a 16 forward and a 16 backwards. It's the 8-bit cell. It's hex. Both backwards and forwards, 161. 161 is just 160 circled. 160 circled is just a 16 doubly circled. Which is probably a 7 triply circled. A 7 triply circled. You're 777 because you have a 7 here, you have a 7 here, and you have 1 coming out of the plane, which will also be a 7. You're 777. So you're 777. It's third dimension. What's inside here? 7 by 7, but you haven't thought of the depth. Maybe there's 7 stages of depth in the 7 by 7 two-dimensional plane, if we're talking three-dimensional volume guy. You know, this is only showing you 2D, not showing you 3D. It's only showing you 2/3 of the puzzle. It's showing you an X and a Y. It's not showing you a Z. Maybe that's the Z. Okay, I'm sorry to be creating so much content. I'm sorry to be excited about creating so much content. I'm sorry about trying to push the truth on you. Because I'm tired of everyone speaking in bullshit and garbage and lies. I love the fact that I'm getting a lot of communication from people now. It's actually fun, okay? They're decoding the synchronicities in their life, okay? And not only are they decoding the synchronicities in life, they are somehow being shared with the observers, with the witnesses, okay? And I'm sharing the synchronicities with other witnesses that I talked with. And like I said, there's like 4 of us right now that are actively sharing. Maybe 5. You know, Jasmine just turned 26 today. Like, really. God. Okay, God is 26. That's Zeus. Jesus is the son of God. That would make Jesus a 27. Austin Lee Meredith, I believe, is a 28. It's the N+2. It's just a frequency. It's like, you know, a frequency. Like, I wonder what the magnetic field would be out of this actual completed cell with 4 different types of magnets that have 3,800 and 58 magnets. 3,858 magnets is just a 24 in simple gematria reduced, read backwards is a 42.